I'm Battalion Chief Steve Leonard with the Owensboro Fire Department. With cool weather here, we're using our outdoor pits and fireplaces more. There's a little confusion as to what's legal and illegal in the city of Owensboro, so we'll try to clear that up for you today. A lot of people use outdoor fireplaces and pits and also do cooking outside, and also use fire for ceremonial functions and different types of things like that. And those are all okay as long as you follow the rules. Let's first of all talk about fire pits and outdoor fireplaces. The fire can be no bigger than a 3 by 3 square foot area, no higher than 2 feet. Most of your burn pits that you'll buy commercially are just about that size, so they're perfect for that. The big rule is making sure that you keep that away from combustibles. Never put them on wooden decks and things like that. Make sure you stay at least 10 feet away from a structure, wooden fences, those types of things. And the big important thing is to remember that you're always to be in attendance when you're having that fire. Don't leave that fire burning after you go to bed or when you leave home. It's surprising how easily those types of fires can spread. Also be courteous to your neighbor. You want to use seasoned wood that doesn't smoke as much, but even seasoned wood will smoke. So if you're smoking your neighbor out, the wind's blowing in their direction, think about them and put yourself in their position. You can have a nuisance complaint filed against you if you do smoke up your neighbor or your neighborhood. Now, I mentioned bonfires. Typically, bonfires are illegal without permit in the city of Owensboro. They're normally a bigger fire, and some of the colleges and some of the churches use those in fall activities and so forth. Make sure you get a permit from the fire chief for those types of things. The other thing to keep in mind is cooking fires. With church picnics, things like that, that is permitted and allowed. Cooking in your backyard, as long as you use the appropriate equipment for that, the barbecue grills and so forth. Barbecue grills and fire pits alike all have to have a screen on top of them, because the big concern is those flying embers and smoke, making sure that you keep that contained inside of that burn pit. You don't want those embers landing in the neighbor's yard or your yard where the leaves are and causing a fire to start. And we've responded to dozens of fires like that, so they really do happen. We also require permits as we annex property into the city and so forth that may need to be cleared, and they'll make what we call dozer piles or big piles of brush, and they have to be burnt. That has to be permitted. So that goes through the fire department, the fire marshal, and the fire chief's office to make sure that we take a look at that and that is legal. Make sure you keep in mind that also that you can't burn rubbish or leaves or green wood or any other item you're trying to get rid of by burning it up and burning it away. You can't do that in your outdoor fire pit or your fireplace. So the rules are pretty easy. Be safe with it, have fun with it, enjoy it. That's one of those cool things you can do in the fall and the winter time, but you have to be safe.